Still on justice for Mohbad. What you're about to hear, what you're about to see, well, I hope you have enough stamina to contain it. I hope you have enough to hold yourself steady. Well, spending is all rattled up. Like spending knows that this is the end of the journey. He thought he was a smart dude. He thought he could manipulate. He even thought he could, benefit from justice seekers who stretched a hand of help, financial help towards him, and also planning to take him outside of Nigeria so that he will not be threatened. Neither will he be lured by Cynthia Omonwumo camp. Now, this guy wants to eat from the left and right, and that does not make it right. He did that not until the DPP finalized. Some of you might say, no, the DPP has not finalized. There's still coroner inquest. Well, as it is right now, spending and the nurse, their neck is going to be placed on the table of the butcher. And that butcher is the law, the court. Well, because this is happening and spending realized that, oh, I cannot eat here and eat there comfortably. They want me over there. They want me over here. And the only thing that prompted justice seekers to draw in spending is because of the amount of information that spending has. Example, spending said, Damola, there is this guy. He works in the bank. They say he's a family friend or relative to Cynthia. They said that he was the one that quickly went in to remove the footages of Mohbad's CCTV. Yeah. He gave out that information. He said, this guy, before we could come back from where we went, let's go get the thing sorted out, the burial. What they said, he had removed everything. He removed everything. That's where they came up with the story. Oh, the CCTV does not, it is installed, but the database is not functioning. It doesn't have the, okay. He also shared conversation. But now that it has come to this point, in fact, you are still going to hear some other inner problems. I'm calling it a problem, but to you, maybe you will say this is more than a problem. Why is it that we've not gotten justice till now? You're about to find out. What happened? What has been happening that stopped us from getting justice? You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at certain people that infiltrated justice for Mohbad. And you will think they are for justice for Mohbad, but their job is to circumvent justice. Like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
The phone. I get the IME number of the Mohbad's phone. The Mohbad phone. That phone that Wunmi refused to give the police. I found that. I did. Most of what they paying, because I have investigators we are paying money for.
I know now.
I now have this information. Now I also goofed, thinking that all the people of Justice for Mohbad were here looking for justice for Mohbad. The lady that bought car for Mohbad, Baba Mohbad, after we were going to NMS, I became friend with her. She's a Yoruba woman. She just grew up in America. Her name is Ibukun. She was one that bought the car for Baba Mohbad. So we are now working together. Then I found out that, you are the one that bought car for Baba Mohbad here. So you are from Bukky Jesse. We later thought, because then I found out that you were from Bukky Jesse, I was like, no. But we talked, and then we started talking about so many things. So The NMS, whatever, we're talking about the NMS, when we went to Pennsylvania about the DNA thing, saga. So we were so talking. So I gave her that this is what we are working on. Oh. I have access to this information. So the mobile phone, I have the call number of mobile phone. I know the whatever of the mobile phone, what they're going to use to do phone forensic. So and I gave it to her to do our own digging. Why I'm also with my group, my squad, we are doing our own whatever. So I also gave it to the legal team. The legal team, and I don't know how they gave it to me, Mr. Miwa. So because we tried so many things, but we want them to do it professionally, so we have to give it to the legal team since July. Last year, July. I can show it here, but I just want to display it. I don't want other people to see it, but I think it's high time I should just display it for people that can help out. Should just help out because I am tired of all this rubbish going on in the justice for Mohbad. Some people just don't want this justice for Mohbad to end. They want to make money. They want to turn it into a business-making machine. And I gave it to the legal team. I do not know how this information ended up to Miwa's number because I did not send it to Miwa. I don't know. But I believe it was Bukun because Bukun does not like Odumosu. So probably it's Bukun or Odumosu. I don't think it's going to be Odumosu. But I've sent it to Miwa. Do you know what Miwa did? Miwa handed the phone forensic thing, the phone, handed it to the critical thinkers. There are some group that is called critical thinkers. So, and I was like, why would you? And the critical thinkers I just heard about it in December or November. You added this thing.
What is
It's the name of a group. These are the group that were given, that are controlling Baba Mohbad, that are turning Baba Mohbad's brain upside down. And the queen is the blogger, Baba Mohbad's blogger. Is the Mama Saleh. So now I was not like, why would you? So the information that was given to you that was supposed to be done by the professional, you gave it to the critical takers. Are they professional that you have to give them all these things? You could, maybe they happen. So now, I'm trying to let you to know that I have shown all this issue of spending. I have been calling out Westo out. He has refused since Thursday last year. I have been calling, since Thursday, this past Thursday. And I have personally been calling him out that I want a one-on-one conversation with him. He has not been able to talk to me one-on-one. So now, this day is
you want to have one-to-one with?
Back then in Westo about spending matter. Now since he has refused to come out, I've decided to come out to let the public to know the truth. And
Westo
today is going to be the last
I called criminal at that time, and you people, all these people were saying. So if I say something about somebody, time will unveil that thing. Me? Oh. Even gan gbogbo ìtẹ̀yìn sọ igan èmi ń dúró ní ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ò tí ì tó.
Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ o Yèyé Kudi, but I'm just going to keep that, but ọ̀rọ̀ spending the media person.
Nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ó pọ̀ ju nǹkan tí mo sọ lọ. The day I will talk.
Yèyé Kudi, this is the same Westo that after all this series of issues that happened, Yèyé Kudi, after all these things in the structure group, tí Westo and Arifa was incarcerated in Westo, talk about your Westo, Yèyé Kudi, I, boss man, bailed Westo's wife. The day they were carrying Arifa, I know you don't go like this because you had issue with them. The day they carried Arifa and all that, I got them a lawyer, myself and Ryan Whisper.
You remember I didn't put mouth in that Arifa?
I know, I told you that they couldn't continue your feet in your law.
My mouth because of what he did to me.
I know.
He
you know what? So maybe he was not aware.
About me.
Maybe they did not tell him.
Me. How can you?
Maybe they did not tell him, Yekudi.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't look for excuses for people, please. I beg your pardon. Okay. Don't look for excuses for people. Have they ever seen me have they ever seen me in this justice for Mohbad that I will come out and just insult you because maybe I'm being loyal to somebody? I don't do it. I don't do it. So somebody cannot offend me, did something that is not even personal thing, wanted to come to a nuisance in public. They came to the platform to raise money and could not account for it. No matter what it is, you are not.
It's all what Spending was saying in that recording during the last Corona inquest is the what Westo trying to make us to look so bad. It was Westo and Co that were telling and Queen that were telling Spending to be doing all what Spending was doing. That is what I'm trying to let the people to know.
Which one?
What is Spending so? Don't deny why. They don't know that there are records.
Na ṣe bí mo dẹ̀ ti gbé recording jáde wo ò ṣe wá defend yẹ mo ò dẹ̀ tí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn wàláì tàláì Spending ó máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ó ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n wàláì ó máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n tí gbogbo ikú tó pa Mohbad tí wò bá rí ìwọ àti nurse ẹ máa lọ sí prison.
So they are saying that I hope people know that is not the reason why the recording, the half of the part of the recording was released to the public here is because, of course, there was recording, but you all know that
I wasn't even interested in that recording.
Yes, but you know that we knew that a day like this was going to is likely to happen. All right?
I was waiting for Spending.
We did not have any intention of bringing it out to the public if they've said the truth with their own mouths. But to the point that Spending was denying that he never spoke with us, he never spoke with Yekudi, he never spoke with anyone, he doesn't even know anything.
They are liars. These people see the way the boy said, they are liars, say me.
So, and those
don't
allow
me get angry.
So the chief manipulator of justice, the queen of them all, came out, which I posted on my TikTok account, saying that I can tell you, the island blogger did not talk to Spending. Bossman don't talk to Spending. Now, you see, and there's a man on the show that we're calling that Yekudi is a liar. They call that one the best caller. You don't know the truth. You do not know the origin.
Can I tell you people one thing? All of you, I don't have anybody's time. The reason why I opted out of justice for Mohbad, which doesn't really matter, singularly because of Baba Mohbad. That's why I opted out of justice for Mohbad. And I opted out of it singularly because of justice for Mohbad. And you know what? 2026, that is when I will tell you all the reason.
Let me make a correction about the wife of Westo. Could you just give me a moment just to say just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me just say something. 2 minutes.
My audience are not interested in wife of
2 minutes. When they were asking nobody to pay, so I had to pay part of it. So I got 2 lawyers for them, for Arifa and for them, and then the lawyer that I brought, which is Patrick, bailed his wife, because Westo came out to deny that wife. He denied his wife.
Sorry, my dear. Sorry, the reason why I did not respond to any of them when they said I did not speak to Spending for over a year is because I was waiting for Spending. Spending by. You know all the others that were saying it was to me sounded like hearsay. You understand? And it sounded like hearsay to me, like all this Queen, all these other people. I felt they were irrelevant until I saw the boy behaving like imbecile. Hey, please. I don't want to know about anybody's subject ever feel. So this first man that yes, I don't bury him. Ó dùn mí. Mo ní ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé kó ṣe wà yẹn kò lè rí olóore mọ́ láyé. Àwọn bossman Bossman àti comrade, they laid their neck down for that boy. They were the ones that convinced me so that we raised fund for him. Do you understand? They
Now,
stood
the
for
question
that
that you
guy.
ask these people,
They stood on my neck like this. Ọmọ yẹn ò lè, you can't find their power. You ò lè rí olóore mọ́. Ó wá lọ síbì kan, mo kàn rí kí wọ́n wá ṣe bí àrùn. Ẹni tó jẹ́ pé bó ṣe wà yẹn nǹkan tó ń bá ìfà ti wà lára ẹ̀, kí wọ́n máa làágùn, kó máa làágùn tí òru ò mú, kó máa làágùn bí wèrè. Right? You spending is, you are the worst in all this matter. In all of Mohbad's friends, you are the worst. And you are a liar. You lie effortlessly. You are a liar. You lie effortlessly. And you are a criminal. You are a criminal. Olè, ungrateful.
I do not know why some people are so dumb that they actually forgotten the storyline. So how would you have known that there was a fight on the way back home?
How would we have even known that he was in the car?
If we did not talk to these people.
Nobody mentioned
You were the one that broke the news that Spenny was in the car. You gave them the sitting formula.
Spenny was in the car. Nobody knew that Spenny. You know, many people don't have brain because many of them are stark illiterate. A lot of all these people who kàwé, ibi tó yẹ kó wà ní pé kó lọ máa tata ní ojú títì ọ̀rẹ́ express road. It's common sense. None of you knew that Spenny was in the car. None of you knew that Spenny was the one carrying the child at the back of the car. They never mentioned all these people to us. We didn't know. No one knew. So how will I know? Ṣé mo mọ Mohbad rí ni nígbà tọmọ yẹn wà láyé? Mi ò fẹ́ máa rántí because mo drop every one of them ní 2024. Bossman ló tún jẹ́ kí n wá máa rántí àwọn kankan. Àmì ò ṣẹ́rí pé mi ò ní acne, mi ò fẹ́ nǹkankan. I don't want to be in any way. Nítorí bàbá Mohbad ni, that is the reason why I opted out of this case. And 2026, I will let the world know my reason. Àsìkò ọ̀rọ̀ tí tó. Bossman wo jáfara mo ń lọ sùn mo ń lọ wá iṣẹ́ tèmi, ó jọ mí lójú, mi ò ní time. Ẹnu iṣẹ́ àwọn spending làwọn wá ẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ ikú Mohbad àwọn fi ń pa owó ni. Èmi lọ wá iṣẹ́ mi, mo lọ ṣiṣẹ́.
I'm going to be publishing the text messages, all those text messages that I just read out here to the public. All right. And yeah, so that's why I just said that you just let people on this platform to know what's actually going on. But because number one, Arabu we wanted on social media because of personal vendetta. That is what they brought into the Justice for Mohbad thing. All right. So now, Tia, that they were calling spending at the now what you are drop out. What have you gained? Have you gotten the Justice for Mohbad the way you want to get it?
I don't care. Let me tell you people the truth. If anybody comes to me and asks me for anything, màá fún ẹ ní èpè gidi. I don't want to know any of you. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá tí mo mọ̀ through Justice for Mohbad, apart from the ones that I don't want nobody to come near me. If Spending tí bá gbọ́ orúkọ mi ní ẹnu ẹ̀,
Now, before people don't know that, do you think we just wake up in the morning and say that we want to raise money for spending? Which he could have already stated all this fact on a previous the interview. The show that she did. Is it a recording that she did the other day?
I want you to hear me. So
if that we have not heard, see this spending. Before we even know who Damola is, Spending mentioned, he said a family of Wunmi that works in the bank. And 2024, we started hearing about Damola works in the bank. This guy told us we'll remove the DVR. And spending yìí we never know anything about DVR. Spending also. After they went to the hospital, Batama Dele, the bought them Allah, or to your DVR that works in the bank. Stated the fight. Okay, how do we know that there was a fight before Karima came out to tell us we've been talking about the fight now. And some mumu were believing what Baba Mohbad's blogger was telling you people. Yeah, could must we give you any record? Do you send me any message? Or you two cannot send your own
They give me money. And nobody gave me money in justice for Mohbad. I spend my money in everything that I did, and I did it from a good heart. Oh, minimono, I owe nobody shingbai. Kobo, I don't owe nobody. I spent my money.
I have called the police in Panti. I have someone in Panti.
Ungrateful people.
They did not talk to that blogger in Ireland. They did not talk to spending.
So, please, can you forget that part, please? Stop, please. Just don't lay emphasis on it. There are some things that I told you, 2024. I don't want these people's matter, and I don't want to hear.
That's for Mama Lata to be telling people and be deceiving, and then you will hear some professors believing those stupid talk from that person.
You want to talk on, just talk it and let me hang up. I need to go and sleep. I don't want to be involved in this case anymore, in this matter. Please spare me.
I'm done. I will take up the remaining rest. That is the spending matter in Waso for the owner of the courtroom. So that today so that they will be updated with what really transpired.
Okay.
All right. And our intention for spending was that you will come a bit because of Goto so you will come to the public and say your own truth, because also Mohbad yourself knew in the middle of the night telling you that you should confess, you must get justice for Mohbad.
Don't be persuading him to. He should go station law. He should go to station. He should go to station and do that. Don't use my platform to talk, to persuade him or tell him to do the needful. Let him go and I don't want to know. Anywhere, tobacco law, sunny waju long. You need interest, me if I go. Boss mama binu. I owed you.
I got you, Kudi.
And I know how much you are so desperate for justice for Mohbad. I pray God gives you.
What actually got me angry? What got me angry is this, Yekudi. Let me just say this thing, Yekudi.
Yeah.
I don't care whoever's going to bring justice for Mohbad. All right? But the moment that Westo got this guy, I mean, the way spending got out of the detention, there's no way Westo you will have seen the light. I think he has been out from Queenie since February or since late January 2024.
Yes, that this silly.
You have the opportunity to see the light, but instead of that, he still kept on to be doing and be denying and all that. Now, do you know what happened?
No.
If you know to be me, who are the people against justice for Mohbad? Who are the people that are using justice for Mohbad to make money? This guy came out with the level of what he must have told you that you were holding to yourself. You kept this guy, you were using it to make money from the public, and then you did not manage the situation very well. You allowed the outside world to penetrate that guy to start saying whatever change here at the queen. Come change your way. Westo, Queen, these are the conspirator of justice for Mohbad. Because even whatever we wanted to do for at that time, I swear to God, if Westo was not in that picture, we would have gotten justice from Mohbad. And the blogger, Baba Mohbad's blogger that came in to give Arabu fracas, to lie against us like this, say we want to collect. You do not know the genesis of what happened behind the closed door. All because of fracas, you have personal vendetta towards the Yekudi. You use that, you brought it into justice from Mohbad. Is this justice that she is looking for? Is this how to get justice from Mohbad? When you were doing your investigation, have you ever had people of the Yekudi saying that?
Bossman,
Yekudi are the best, me.
Bossman, Yekudi lawsuit. What you try?
Exactly. Please. Bí tó ti sọ yẹn lórí spending jẹ́ kó dúró sórí yẹn, mi ò ní interest nípa gbogbo àwọn people yìí. I don't care ibi tó bá lead gbogbo ẹ̀ sí ẹ jíjọ máa rán ẹ jẹ́ kémi èmi ò ní interest mi ìfẹ́ gbọ́ Stress. Ẹ kàn rọra fi mí sílẹ̀. So I love you all. I love you all so much. Good night, everybody. God bless. Not now. Ojoro Tito. You know the same way when the boss man them they wanted to bring that recording since a year ago when they were saying that we didn't talk to Kini and this Omoburuku. I said don't answer them. Many times I fought with boss man. I said ignore. Let them say that we didn't talk. Okay. What does it affect us in any way or affect me? No.
They
I
thought,
was waiting.
they thought all their dragging can make us to bring all these things. Now their dragging
Yes.
cannot make us to do. We
I
see,
was waiting for,
we are
I
professionals.
wanted that guy until that guy, I saw him like this. He said it with his mouth. He was not doing it like this. Oh, Shebi Aaron. We need this boy. You see, there's nothing he can say again in this world, Timole, believe. There's nothing. That
This
means
guy
that
explained.
boss man, that information he gave us that Wunmi is using style to try to buy him back, that you were...
This guy showed Comrade the text message. In fact, while Comrade was there, in Panti,
and you were running up and down.
Wunmi was still testing spending. It was Comrade that told Prime Boy, yeah, you take your phone, take a screenshot. Yeah, Liam miss you spending. Liam misses you.
Then you were now worried that we have to quickly get spending out.
Because Spending was saying that the nurse is talking. She's so happy that it was from Spending and Prime Boy that we heard that the nurse owned Tadido.
Yes, what you buy the nurse over.
It was this Spending that told us not to deal with the nurse. So
yes.
And when we spoke with the nurse saying, Wunmi set me up, It's Wunmi, Mohbad vomited, but we started talking about the poison. We've been talking about this since 2023. So if we did not hear all this, where did we hear it from? We were surprised when CTC came out and we said, hearing all these things on the CTC. We heard this thing from the nurse. The nurse gone from
It's so shocking because I was baffled at you people's understanding.
Around the full nurse, you full spending at the Prime Boy, you. They had to.
The shocking part is nobody mentioned spending in the whole story until that night I came and said Spending was in the car sitting at the back seat. Spending was
nobody knew that something happened on the bridge.
So
nobody knew that something happened on the bridge. We brought it out.
Nobody knew anything. So how do I know them? How will I know? How will I know the story? Common sense ní gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. It's common sense. But kò matter mọ́ sìn, ó ti late. Ẹ lọ máa ràn. Okay. Bossman, $1,000. So that money is maybe $1,000. So that money.
That I'm using silence using silence as a technique to keep quiet. You think that because Bossman has been quiet, but I just want this thing to get off my mind. That is why I hope the public to know the truth, just to set the record straight. And I'm not going to talk about it. So far that he has not been able to come to me one-on-one, I am done with that.
Yeah.
They call me names now. They call us names. They call us about spending matter. All right. Even I told my friend they donated money to spending. So if they donated money, you told your friend to donate money. Don't you want to know how your money is being spent?
Exactly.
So do you donate that money for spending to become a millionaire?
To go and spend it lavishly.
Imagine spending with what I just showed, saying that you want to pay a lawyer 1.5 million for what?
What will he even say now?
When we have a lawyer that will collect 300,000 naira from you, you want to go and pay 1.5 million?
Police, if they arrest you, they will tell you, do not say anything. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. So you better wait for your lawyer. Those first things that you say is what will be used against you. Either for you or against you.
I broke the news that they are claiming that they
came out and you now said changing the story.
Yeah. I broke out the news.
If not that Wunmi, I did some interviews on podcast and said casting removing herself and clearing her own self. Then he started typing, doing the style that Wunmi did immediately. Her husband cried. He now started typing. Go, you will type tirelessly. Go to the court. Go and explain yourself.
Exactly.
Go,
Ekudi,
go to the court. Go
I
and
also
explain
came out to
yourself.
break the news that they were claiming that they used 25 or 30 million, 25 million to hire Transhitu. I said that no be 25 million, no. Now
Well, that
10
was none
million.
of my business, boss man. Any money they use in hiring for me,
It's a big,
but
big
any
huge
amount they
project.
like, let them use the hiring. Ìyẹn ò kàn mí boss man. Part yẹn mi ní interest. Mi ì fẹ́ mọ nǹkan kan nípa owó justice for mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ mi ní interest. Má dálẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ gbé lọ sàn jọ mo bẹ̀ ẹ́ lọ ṣé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
Welcome back. You heard it all. You heard it all. It's like a coup, and at times you will wonder why. How come human beings are this complex? So because accountability was was requested for, even spending, he spoke at the inquest, after the inquest, and he was trying to assure people who didn't even care to listen to him. They just want to take videos and pictures of him to confirm that he came to the court, and people didn't really trust him. He was trying to impress on people. He was trying to talk to them. He was trying to, with his shoulders raised up and sweaty, frustrated, hoping that people will come up and help him. All because he refused to account for money that was donated. He said, "Oh, was the money not donated to me? Why are they asking me for accountability? Is it not for me to help myself? Okay, I got a lawyer for 1 point something million." He said, "No, don't spend that much. This is the amount that a lawyer will get from our own end. Don't worry, we'll get you a lawyer that will help you. Just make sure that we all stick together." This guy took advantage of the hurt to get justice for Mohbad. He took advantage of it. A reckless human. You see, you want to know the kind of people around you. Come in, give them a good news. Yeah. And after some few minutes, come back and turn around that good news. Make it a bad news. Say, "Oh, sorry, that I thought I won, the scholarship that I won, that just make them realize that the goodie that you got, it is no longer yours anymore." And don't look at people. Watch. You will see. Some will not speak. Just their body posture will tell you they are so happy that you are hurt, that they are so happy that you didn't get what you I told them you got. What am I trying to say? It is not everybody that will love you. It is not everyone that will. At times, some people don't know that people are around you because of what you have. It could be money, it could be connection. That's why it is natural. Yeah. But how many will you find that are ready to sacrifice and go all the way? Now, these things are vice versa. These things are vice versa. Now, Mohbad is not perfect. But because he's not alive, we have placed him on a platform of innocence. But that does not mean he's a saint. He is not innocent. Literally. So one of these guys said, the one they accused that taking the camera, blah, 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 the guy, the CCTV footage, the database. And this guy said, that Mohbad. He said it without fear, without flinching. That Mohbad. Now they are saying we are now the ones facing it. That Mohbad. In those days, we are there taking punches. We are the ones around him, making him feel loved, making him feel like he's a star. We'll sacrifice, we'll do a lot. And this Mohbad, once there is a show, a performance, an event outside of Nigeria, Mohbad will now look for one of his friends who has never been in his life like really added value. But because that friend of his, maybe the guy is living abroad, maybe the guy has now like mounted on his own platform and is making whatever they got, then he will call and say, hey, what's up? Come, let's go together too. So this guy said, so we are not good for abroad. We are not good to travel abroad. We are not good to fly on aeroplanes. No, 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 no. We are not good. Those people are the ones that are good. Now, where are those people? Are they standing for him? But they're expecting us to be faithful. They're expecting us to maybe tell the truth of what pied Mohbad. These guys know what happened to Mohbad. It's like an agreement amongst them. Let us sit together. Let us reason together. Let us look at how we will lie. Promises of money, I don't know. I cannot really place my fingers. I can't place my fingers on the exact. I can't. Spending inside of the SUV. Do you know the funniest of it all is that all of them, they are faking it, feigning ignorance. Oh, so what were you hearing, between Mohbad and Cynthia? And what was the fight inside of the SUV? And what were they arguing about? And I don't know. Now the doors of prison is open. I am sure that he will know, because now he's looking for help. He is frustrated. He's saying, that's not possible. So there is something that I have observed about the guy. That boy, I've observed something about him. He has this. He's ignorant. Let me put it that way. He's a very ignorant person. He thinks so much about himself. He feels that he can. Imagine he was saying, how can the DPP conclude without the coroner inquest? Without the coroner inquest ending. That guy is a very stupid person. He does not know that the coroner inquest, without fully concluding, they could have done part A and part B, and they finalized part A already. And part A includes you and the nurse. He said, now the thing is this, those that can fight on behalf of this fool, those that can help him get out of it, he betrayed them. Criminal boy. He betrayed them. How dare you guys ask me to come and account for the money you said you raised? How dare you? Who are you? Are you the provider? Did you work and put money in the pocket of those that gave you? Say, why would they ask you? They donated money to you. And they said, the people that donated money to you said, okay, come and account for it. Come and tell us what's up. And moreover, you need to work with us. We didn't give you this money because, and these are the things that Cynthia started saying on TV, like the major suspect. She's saying she's a witness. She said the major suspects, they are now bailing the major suspects. So now, Mr. Spending, he has now realized that he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. Now he has realized that Cynthia is not joking, that Cynthia is looking for someone to nail. Cynthia is ready to sacrifice anybody. Look, the face of Cynthia, a predisposition, everything about her speaks of a hardened criminal. Forget, she's a widow, she's a girl, she needs to be, I've said it countless times on this platform, and I believe that those that are wise enough will understand what I said. I said, the day these are some of the things I started with on Justice for Mohbad. I said, the day you think that a woman is weak or a weaker vessel, you must be the most foolish person on earth to think that a woman is weak. A woman is not weak. Don't think that a woman is never weak. A woman is never weak. Oh, God took the ribs from Adam and he made him sleep. He placed it. Go and count the ribs of your wife, or maybe check, maybe it is less than yours, or maybe it's missing. Now, when you were in school, did you observe girls, ladies that are more intelligent than you, street wiser than you, manipulative, cunning, intelligent? So tell me the strength and the weakness, because it is not just for you to punch someone. You must be able to process it and then act. So if you think to punch a woman and you think a woman cannot attack you back by using sharp object on you or piercing your eyes with her nails, all fight na fight. What I'm trying to say is this: begin to look at the woman as an equal partner, equal person. Don't underrate. If not, you are on your own. Look at history. Do you know how many women broke men that people respected and saw them as mighty this, mighty that? What are you saying? Look at Cynthia. Look at Mohbad. Both of them went inside of the house. One person came out, one did not come out. And till today, one person is going around, I'm a widow. What makes you think that she's not using strength? That is strength. She's spinning emotion. She's taking advantage of that emotion. You know, for a long time, people have, kind of, oh, women, no, they are our mothers. Does that mean that men are not your fathers? Like, I don't get, oh, you women, you are our mothers. That's deceit. The way women are you can say, oh, women are our mothers, is the same that men are your fathers. And now, go and find your father and find your mother. Not all women are your mothers. Your mother is your mother. Your father is your father. Get that right. Let us throw away this nonsense, repetitive, this narrative that, these are the issues. That's why Mohbad's father was nailed at the beginning. Not until he appeared on BBC and then the story changed. Because, okay, I asked a question. I said, if Cynthia was the upcoming music artist, she said she's a rapper, right? Let's say if Cynthia is a rapper and Mohbad is not a rapper. Mohbad is not a singer. Mohbad is nothing. So Cynthia is the one with the connection and money and the house and everything, the land story that we heard, all the stories that you have heard so far. Let us assume that it is Cynthia and Mohbad. Now, Cynthia, R.I.P. Do you think Mohbad stand a chance? No, Mohbad does not stand a chance. Now, people will say it's a man's world. Cynthia is still alive, moving around. She has not been castrated. She has not even been treated as a suspect. Do you think Mohbad would have stood a chance? Mohbad would have been, the first thing the police would have done is to give Mohbad some ankle dislocation. If you know what I mean. Yes, that's what they would do first, to make sure that they will say he was trying to run. Then they dislocate his ankle. And then, I don't think we'll be talking about it, justice for Cynthia. Because there won't be any justice to talk about. The police would have finished it. In fact, if Mohbad's father is not careful, they will unalive him in the process. Why? Because this one is a female. They'll say, that's how these boys do. He's angry. Oh, you man. Whenever you have a woman that is prosperous, a woman that has more than you, that's how you will do. You will see motivational speakers. They will use Cynthia as an example of why women should not help a man or be this. But look at what is happening now. Well, I'm glad that this is happening anyway. And you also heard what the boss man spoke about, how he had worked towards getting the mobile phone that contained deep information, and what eventually became of it. There is one factor. That factor, well, it is well. That factor is still connected to the CCTV that Yomi Fabi talked about. That person, still in the family, connected to everything. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. Drop your comments. See you guys in the next update.